Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss about instrument index module in SPI. So after this video of instrument index module, you will be able to work on instrument index. So what we learn here in instrument index module, like creating loops, creating instrument tag, creating device panel and associated cables, creating line numbers, to create PNID and equipment name etc, creating instrument type and its profile, filling instrument index data, change loop number, change instrument type and its properties, opening instrument index standard browser, exporting instrument index into Excel format, and duplicating loops or instrument tags and adding tags in existing loop. So these are the few common practice which required during your engineering job, and these are the things you need to learn here also. So if you learn these things, then you will be able to work frequently in instrument index module. What are the data comes in instrument index? Like loop number, tag number, PNID, instrument service, loop service, instrument type description, signal type, control system, location, line number, equipment number, status, calibration, range, minimum, maximum and its unit, and instrument range, minimum, maximum and its unit, set point unit, plant unit, manufacturer, model number of instrument, PO number, MR number, power supply if required, junction box number, controller name and location, marshalling cabinet number, hookup drawing reference number, installation drawing reference number, electrical details, package number if any, and notes and remark. So these are the common and important data that includes in instrument index. Already we have covered this instrument index manual preparation into Excel. So in instrument engineering and designing course for field instrumentations, you have learned this instrument index preparation manually from PNID to Excel. But here in this video, we will learn how to prepare in SPI software. Now I can show you an Excel that is the exported from SPI. So this is the Excel you can see after the certain duration of your project. If you are working in any EPC sector projects engineering line, then after few months or few years you will be having a centralized instrument index data. So you can see in this Excel form total 17,408 number of rows are there. So you can understand how many tags are there and how many loops will be there. So by this way, if you will work on SPI, then you can extract that instrument index data and that will look like this. So you can see these are the fields that you need to put into the instrument index. I mean these data you need to put in instrument index, then you can find these types of information in Excel form. So this Excel form is very helpful when we export from SPI, because for the checking purpose, just like you can make the VLOOKUP with the other types of document for checking whether you have covered all the instruments or not and you have covered all the data correctly or not. So by checking and making some formulas with other Excel and other documents, you can find out if your instrument index is correct or not. So by that way you can also modify your SPI instrument index. So this is just example of instrument index exported from SPI. So now come to the SPI. So as in previous lecture, I told you that how to open the SPI and what are the basic things about the SPI. Now in this video, we will start the instrument index preparations. So before instrument index preparation, I'll let you know few things you have to make. The first thing is device panel. Because we are going to make the instrument index, that means we are going to create tags, instrument tags we are going to create. So device panel is required for so many types of instruments, because without device panel you cannot do the wiring in later stage. So it is better to attach device panel in instrument index stage, so that whenever you will go to the doing the wiring, then you not need to do these things again, because in the same way you have to attach the instrument with its device panel. So what is the device panel? Device panel is a terminal panel, you can say, in a instrument that is required wiring. So just like in a transmitter, there will be a device panel where your cables will be terminated. So you have to know which types of device panel is required for which types of instrument. For example, if any loop power transmitter, pressure transmitter, temperature transmitter, dB type level transmitter, and few loop or flow transmitters. So these types of transmitters are two-wire loop power. So for if you want to connect a cable with these two-wire loop power devices, then you need a device panel having at least two terminals. So where one plus and one minus cable will be terminated at instruments. And what will be the N2 of the cable? So N2 will be connected to the junction box. So we will connect N2 in wiring section, but here we will create a device panel, and in the device panels we will also connect a cable N1. And suppose we want to create device panel for three wiring too, just like for RTD. So we need to create device panel having at least three terminal. So where we can connect three wire of triad cable at element side. So this is optional whether you want to create device panel at instrument index stage or you want to create in wiring stage. But in wiring stage it's very difficult to create, because you need to remember or you need to recognize for which types of instrument you have created, for which types you have not created. So it's better to create at instrument index stages only. Now let us see how to create a device panel. So device panel you can create from reference explorer, and that will fetch in your system during the creation of instrument and changing its property. So let us see how you can create the device panel. So go to the tools, click on the reference explorer, go to the panel option and go to the device panel options. There is already one device panel is created. If you expand it, then you can see there is a terminal strip in the device panel, and in the terminal there is three terminal, plus, minus and ground. So this is created by me for examples. You can also create other device panel as per your requirement. So first of all, I'll let you know how to create it. Just click on the device panel folder, right click and go to the new option. So here is multiple options for device panel, but in our industry we prefer the conventional device panel. Click on the conventional device panel and you can mention the device panel name. So if you are going to making for the transmitter, then just mention is transmitter and loop power transmitter. So this is TXLP. By clicking OK, there is a device panel will be created, but still there is nothing inside the device panel, because we need to add the terminal strip and terminal also. So go to this TXLP and right click and click on new. So you need to create the terminal strip. Okay, so now you want to create the terminal strip inside the device. So how you can create the device panel terminal strip? Go to the new options, number of terminal in pattern. So for two wired loop power transmitter we require three terminals. And what will be the name of this terminal strip? Just we can put it TS. There are three terminals. The number of terminals per channel is 1, and the first channel is 1. Total number of 3 terminals. The orientation is regular. We if you want to keep it left side or right side, it will be like that. So we want to keep it as uh, regular. If you want to put any number like 1 2 3, or you want to make any suffix or prefix, then you can add it just like I am putting plus, minus and G. So this is for device panel. So just create it, and terminal script already we have mentioned the TS. So you can see this is the TS, and the its naming is also there. If any naming you want to change, then go to the, right click on the terminals and go to the properties. So here you can change it. So I can put it G and D. So if you want to make the ground at the instrument side, then you can make it. So I have created this device panel for 2-wire transmitter. Similarly, I can create a device panel for 3-wire transmitter, 4-wire transmitters, or any device panel that is required for particular projects. So first of all, we can create the device panel as a reference. So suppose there is 100 number of pressure transmitters. So every pressure transmitter will use this 2-wire loop power device panel. Even temperature transmitter, level transmitter, flow transmitter, any transmitter which is 2-wire loop power, that will use the same device panel. There is an option for selecting the device panel. I'll let you later. So by this way you can create the device panel. And now how you can select the device panel. So suppose you want to select the device panel. Suppose you have created this level instrument, but you did not selected any device panel because you did not created it earlier. Now you have created, so you want to attach this device panel with this transmitter. So what will happen? So open its properties, go to the instrument type, because device panel always selected by instrument type, because it is not tag specific. Because any level transmitter, if it is 2-wire, then definitely it will be the same device. So go to these 3 dots and go to its profile. This is the level transmitter, and go to its profile, and there is a wiring and control system. So here the reference device panel. So this device panel you can select. So see what we have created, that is reflecting here. Select that one, and you will be able to apply and click OK. Same way, apply OK, apply OK. Now you have attached the device panel with the level transmitter. Now that means the device panel is not only attached with this only, even though all the instrument type is already connected to the device panel, which have instrument type is level transmitter. So again, I can show you how you can check the device panel. Go to its properties and go to this instrument type. Click on the 3 dots, go to its profile, and if you want to change the profile of any instrument, then you can go with the new, or if you want to change it, then go to this option, you can change it. Otherwise you can also create a new instrument types also by clicking on new. Just like if you are not able to see any particular types of instrument here, then you can create a particular types of instrument inside this instrument type box. So now come to the wiring and control system. Here you have selected the device panel that you created in reference. So suppose if you are going to use the same device panel for temperature transmitter, then it will also show here. So you can select directly. You not need to make it for separate. So this device panel is selected. Now you can, if you want to add any cable, then you can add it. This is the conventional connection. What is the conventional connection? Generally we are considering the one pair cable with each 2-wire loop power transmitter. So this is called conventional connection, which includes a single pair cable with the device panel. So we want a cable. So if you want a cable, then you can go with this window. But you can see there is only 16 pair cables is showing here. That means you have not created any single pair cable in Reference Explorer. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to create a cable, that is one pair cable. Then only you can attach with device panel. So go to the cable options, right click, new, and cable. So single pair cable, there will be the options. So this is the single pair cable, and click on the new. I mean this is showing something. You can see different pair with shield. So maybe it's a by default data is coming. So don't worry, you can go with the new options. The total number of set 1 and pair with shield. Okay. So we can create 1P. 1P with shield. And this is the 1P. And if your tag is not connected, then it will show the spare and shield. And whenever you will do the wiring, once your signal will flow, then automatically tag number will show. So the wire color is white, black, and metal is shield. So if you want to change the color, then you can change it. If you want to change the color of one pair cable, then you can change accordingly. Again, the wire types not required, polarity, it's a minus polarity, and C. So this is the data you want to put in one pair cable. Additional data also you can put it, just like which types of cable it is, just like it is 16 AWG PVC, anything that is related to the cable properties that you want to create. So anything if you want to create, you can put it here. This is the cable property only, you can put it here. So just click on save. So your one pair cable is created. You can see if you want to expand, this is again it will ask for the cable name. So this is the one pair cable with save. And the model, if you want manufacturer, these details you can fill later on also, but at this stage it is not. Okay, so you can save it. Now you can expand. So this one pair cable you have created, right? So if you want to attach with this device panel, then now you can do. So go again to the properties of instrument type, go to the profile, go to the wiring and control system, and click on new. Now you will be having options, so you can attach this. So this is the two in a row. Now you can see apply, okay, apply, okay, apply, okay. So that means you have included the device panel and one pair cable with your instrument type level transmitter. If any tag, if you will create and if you will select that level transmitter instrument type, then automatically device panel and single pair cable will attach that instrument type and with that tag. Suppose you are creating the 100 number of tags, then automatically the 100 number of tags have already device panel and single pair cable attached. So whenever you will do the wiring, you need to just terminate the second end of that one pair cable toward the junction box. So this is the device cable, device panel and one pair cable creation.